Hi, Dr. Marianne Cintron here. Thanks for tuning in. I have a very exciting assessment to share with you. This is something you can do with your children every 4 to 6 weeks, especially depending on if you work with them 3 or 4 times a week. So understanding assessments, typically we do a cognitive assessment, which is showing your child's vocabulary level or intelligence. We do a reading assessment, which includes rate, accuracy, which means how quick they read, how quickly they read, how accurate they are. And then we combine that for a fluency score. And then we have a comprehension score. And then we combine all that reading score, all those scores, and we get an oral reading quotient. And this could be pretty overwhelming, right? Then we have, how do we test phonemic awareness? Well, there's a very popular test out there. We call it the CTOP, and it can be really overwhelming for parents. So for teachers, it's interesting to learn, but it's something we love to do. That's why we're in this field. But for parents, I want to give you something really easy, and it's called the PAST assessment. Okay, so it is one part of the CTOP. Okay, so try this out. I want to give you this experience because it'll really help you get your child phonemically ready and sensitive, and you're really going to be helping the teachers out when you can do this kind of work with your children at home. And first thing, for the youngest children, preschool, transitional K and K, you want to be sure kids know the difference between, are 2 words the same or are they different? Is cat the same as dog? No. Is cat similar to mat? Well, they're similar because they have the same ending. So we have those kinds of drills that we do. But what I'm going to be sharing with you are some deletions, some substitutions, and they're pretty interesting. And it's all part of the Orton-Gillingham, pre-assessments. One of the things kids also might not know are, what is a syllable? And we talk about when you drop your chin, like if you want to say birthday, you dropped your chin twice, so there's 2 syllables. Every syllable needs at least 1 vowel. So that's another way we know for baby, where Y is considered a vowel because it's opening up your mouth. So one of the basic drills we have students warm up with is dropping off a syllable. Okay, so you try this at home. And you might want to have a pen and paper handy if you don't already, and just to write these examples down because I'm going to show them to you in increasing level of difficulty, okay? The first one is you have 2 syllables. So you would say birthday, and they say birthday. Say, now drop off the birth, and they would say. And you might have to explain that to them a couple different ways. I'm going to ask you to drop off 1 syllable. I want you to say the second syllable. Or I'm going to drop off 1 part of the word. I'm going to ask you to say what part is left, okay? So say cowboy. Drop off the boy. They should say cow. Say number. Drop off the num. They should say burr, okay? So we have the next level, which is also, so there's the basic level has 2 syllables and 3 syllables. Now this can be tricky for younger kids. Older students might not have a problem with it, but say November. Now drop off the no, and they would say thember. Say wonderful. Drop off the 1. They'll say derful, okay? So that's the first level. That's the basic syllable level. Next, we have what we call, for kinder and first grade, we call this onset and rhyme. What is the first sound, and does it rhyme? So the word R-I-M-E is, does it sound the same, versus R-H-Y-M-E, which is the words are the same except for the first letter, but that might be too complicated. Anyway, say fall. Say it again without the f. So you're dropping off the first letter, sound. You want to say the sound. Do you understand that? So you could say, oh, excuse me. Say sand. Say it again without the s. Okay. Then we have say shown. Say it again without the sh. Then we have say wait. Say it again without the w. And they'll say ate. All right. Then we have another part of onset and rhyme. It's substitution. Say would. Instead of the w, put g. Good. Okay. Say red. Instead of the put s. And they'll say said. Say make. Instead of the put ul. Lake. Say lawn. Instead of the ul, put g. Gone. Okay. So those are some onset and rhyme. Then we have basic phonemes. Now this is taking away a part of a blend, like you have SL, SH. We're going to take away a part of that. Let me show you what that looks like. So say sled. Take away the s. The answer is lead. So separating some of those, we call them consonant teams or blends. Some of those are tricky for the kids. So let me give you some more. Say climb. Take away the k. Line. Try this with your kids. See how they do. Okay, then we will say some substitutions. Say slide. Instead of the s, put g. Glide. Okay. Say brain. Instead of the b, put k. Crane. Say breeze. Instead of the b, put t. Trees. Okay. So that's another level. Then we have say beam. Say it again without the Or you could say beam. Now drop the The answer is B. Say size. Take away the z. Sigh. Say storm. Take away the Store. Say couch. Take away the ch. Cow. Say plane. Take away the Play. All right. Then we have more advanced levels where we're changing vowel sounds. Say sit. Instead of the I, put a. Sat. Say when. Instead of the e, put ah. One. Say rock. Instead of the ah, put e. Wreck. So you want to change your vowels up for your words. Say, and then those are short vowels. And then we do long vowels. Say read. Instead of the E, say O. Road. Say phone. Instead of the O, say I. Fine. So you want to trade up your long vowel sounds. Have a checklist. Have a checklist of the sounds you're practicing with your child and mark them off when they have success with it. If they get 3 out of 5 right, you can try another one. Now we have, this is kind of more tricky, okay? Say mouth. Instead of the, so you say mouth, instead of the th, put s. Mouse. Say seed. Instead of a d, put t. Seat. Say get. Instead of the t, put s. Guess. It's all phonetic. These are what we teach the kids. Say health. Instead of the th, put p. Help. Are you getting this? Say month. Instead of the th, put ch. And it's munch. Okay, and then the last level, this one's the trickiest, okay? You're taking the third letter out, third or fourth letter out. Say send. Take away the n. Said. Now say dent. Take away the n. Det. Say drift. Change the f to p. Dripped. Say worked. Take away the k and put s. Worst. Say paste. Take away this and put t. Oh, sorry. Say paste. Take away this and put n. Paint. So these are the phonemic awareness drills. And your child, select 5 words at each level. And if your child can be automatic with 3 out of 5, he or she's doing well. You want that automaticity. If they need you to repeat it, and you need to repeat it, and you need to repeat it, that's okay. But it lets you know this is an area you need to practice with them. And so I'm going to show you how you can download this. It's called the Phonological Awareness Screening Test. PAST. And there are 5 copies of it. So there's an initial copy, there's a there's a B, there's a C, and there's a D. So you can print those, print those out and use them with your child every 4 to 6 weeks and see how they progress. So I really hope you email me and let me know how you like this video. Let me know if it's helping you, and let me know if you have any other needs. How can I help you help your children at home? Now, I work with 8 students, and this is just not a pre-K, kinder, first grade skill set. I have students in 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. All those grades are using this. So get started today. Do it every 4 or 6 weeks, but get started today. It only takes you about 4 minutes. It could take 4 to 8 minutes to do this test and see where your child is. Also, I want to take this time to let you see my 2 books that are recently published. This is Prisms of Brilliance, How to Close the Achievement Gap and Stop the School to Prison Pipeline. This book talks about our reading crisis, opportunities there are for dyslexic children. It talks about the prisons, what's going on in the prisons, and the success, how we can have our students all achieve success. And my other book, which was also just published this year, is Dyslexia, a Trait of Genius. Did you know Walt Disney, Steven Spielberg, Albert Einstein, Leonardo Da Vinci all had genius in them. So dyslexia is a trait of genius. It's not a learning disability, but a learning difference. So we want to embrace that difference. Let's unlock your child's genius. The subtitle is A Trait of Genius, Unlock the Genius of Your Dyslexic Child's Mind. And if you want to hear more about that, you can buy these from me, from my website. I'll send them to you personally, or you can purchase them on eBay or on Amazon. But I look forward to hearing from you. My website is dyslexia-solutions.com. And finally, we are a nonprofit. If what I've shared has inspired you and you'd like to see this message continue with more levels and you want to share with other people, consider making a donation on our website. You're much appreciated. Please like this episode and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you, and God bless you all.